Okay, let me put this a little bit up. Hey, Genesis 44. Let's begin reading. Hope everyone's doing good. Um, I don't know if y'all got a chance to see that movie. Let me see. I forget what it's called. Um, yeah, Left Behind. Rise of the Antichrist. Good movie. You guys gotta see that one. It's a quick. It's a movie about God. I never even knew there was more movies about that until now. Shout out Bryson Gray. He recommended that. Let me turn this notification off. He recommended that movie. I didn't know there was books either on it, but that was a good movie. I mean, that was the first one I seen, and it was good. Like you don't have to see them in sequence, like in order of like the first one, the second one. I don't know. I think that was the third one, or I don't know exactly, but that one was good. I had to go to Los Lunas theater because I looked in Albuquerque. It wasn't available. I mean, they had one in Windwalk. I think like a couple showings, but it was tomorrow. But all right. Let's begin reading chapter 44, verse 1. That's in my. Okay. And he commanded the steward of his house, saying, fill the men's sacks with food as much as they can carry, and put every man's money in his sack's mouth, and put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack's mouth of the youngest, and his corn money, and he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. Verse 3. And as the morning was light, the men were sent away, then and their asses. And when they were gone out of the city, and not yet far off, Joseph said unto his steward, up, follow after the man, and when thou dost overtake them, say unto them, wherefore have ye rewarded evil for good? Verse 5. It is it is not this in which my Lord drinketh, and where indeed he divineth, yeah. Ye done evil is so doing. Verse 6. And he overtook them, and he spake unto them these same words. And they said unto him, wherefore saith my Lord these words? God forbid thy servants should do according to this thing. Verse 8. Behold, the money which we found in our sack's mouth, we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan, and then should we steal out of the Lord's house silver or gold. Verse 9. And whomsoever of thy servants it be found, both let them die, and we also will be my Lord's bondmen. Okay, verse 10. And he said, now also let it be according unto your words. He whom it is found shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man his sack. Verse 12. And he searched, and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest, and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Okay. Um. Yeah. Verse 13. Then they rent their clothes and landed every man his ass, and returned to the city. And Judah and his brethren came to Joseph's house. For he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground. And Joseph said unto them, What deed is this that ye have done? Wote ye not that much as men as I can certainly divine? Verse 16. And Judah said, What shall we say what shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves? God hath found out the iniquity of thy servants. Behold, we are the Lord's servants, both we and he also with whom the cup is found. Verse 17. And he said, God forbid that I should do so, but the man in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my servant. And as for you, get you up in peace unto your father. Verse 18. Then Judah came near unto him and said, O my Lord, let thy servant, I pray thee, speak a word in my Lord's ear, and let not thine anger burn against thy servants. For thou art even as Pharaoh. My Lord asked his servant, saying, Have ye a father or a brother? Verse 20. And he said unto my Lord, We have a father and an old man, and a child of his old age, a little one, and his brother is dead, and he alone is left of his mother, and of his father loveth him. And thou saidst unto thy servants, Bring me down unto me, that I may set mine eyes upon him. Verse 22. And he said unto my Lord, The lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die. And thou saidst unto thy servants, Except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more. And it came to pass when we came up unto thy servant my father, he told him the words of my Lord. Verse 25. And our father said, Go. And the father said, Go again, and buy us a little food. And we said, We cannot go down if our youngest brother be with us. Then we will go down. We cannot go down if our youngest brother be with us. Then we will go down, for we may not see the man's face, except our youngest brother be with us. 27. And thy servant my father said unto us, You know that my wife bare 2 sons. And the one ran out from me and said, Surely he is torn in pieces, and I saw him not since. And if ye take this also from me, and mischief befall him, ye shall bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave. Verse 30. Now therefore, when I come to thy servant my father, and the lad be not with us, seeing that his life is bound up in the lad's life. It shall come to pass, when he seeth the lad is not with us, that he will die, and thy servant shall bring down the gray hairs of thy servant for our father with sorrow to the grave. Verse 32. For thy servant became surety for the lad unto my father, saying, If I bring him not unto thee, then I shall bear the blame to my father forever. Now therefore, I pray thee, let thy servant abide instead of the lad, a bondman to my Lord, and let the lad go up with his brethren. For how shall I go up to my father, and the lad be not with me? Let not my, okay, verse 34, start it over. For how shall I go up to my father, and the lad not be with me? Lest peradventure I see the evil that shall come on my father. Okay, let's go. Chapter 45, verse 1. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all of them that stood by him, and he cried, Cause every man to go out of me, and there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren, and he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard. Verse 3. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph, does my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near, and he said, I am Joseph your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, that ye sold me hither, for God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years hath the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. I think pick this up a little. Oh, hold on. Things falling down my tablet. Okay, there you go. Verse 7. And God sent me before you to preserve you a prosperity in the earth, posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by great deliverance. Verse 8. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God, and he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and the Lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout the land of Egypt. Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus thy son Joseph, God hath made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not. And thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there I will nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all thy hast come to poverty. Verse 12. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. Verse 13. And ye shall tell my father of my glory in Egypt, and all that ye have seen. And ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck, and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. Verse 15. Moreover he kissed all his brethren, and wept upon them, and after that his brethren talked with him. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come, and it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. Verse 17. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, that do ye lade your beasts, and go get you unto the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat of the fat of the land. Now thou art commanded this, do ye take you wagons out of the land of Egypt, of your little ones, and of your wives, and bring your father, and come. Verse 20. Let's go up a little. Okay. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandments of Pharaoh, and gave them provisions for the way. Verse 22. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 500 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after after this manner 10 asses laden with good things of Egypt, and she asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. 24. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed, and he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. And they ran up out of Egypt, and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father. Verse 26. And told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph which he had said unto them, and he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him. But the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph my son is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. Okay. Chapter 46. Let's continue. And Israel took his journey with all that he had, and came to Bathsheba, and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac. And God spake unto Israel into the visions of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there of thee a great nation. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also surely bring thee up again, and Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. Verse 5. And Jacob arose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, and their little ones and their wives in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all of his seed with him. Verse 7. His sons and his sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his seed brought he with him into Egypt. Verse 8. And these are the nations of the children of Israel which came into Egypt, Jacob and his sons, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanok, and Phalu, and Hezron, and Carmi. And the sons of Simeon, Jemuel, and Jamin, and Ohad, and Zachin, and Zoar, and Saul, the son of a Canaanitish woman. Verse 11. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. And the sons of Judah, and Onan, and Shelah, and Pharez, and Zewah. But and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Pharez were Hezron and Hamiel. And the sons of Issachar, Tola, and Puvah, and Job, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun, Sered, and Elon, and Jalil. These are the sons of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob in Padoram, with his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 33. And the sons of Gad, Zyphon, and Hagi, Shuni, and Esbon, Eri, and Wadi, and Arali. And the sons of Asher, Jimnah, and Ishua, and Isui, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister, and the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Machil. Verse 18. These were the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughters. And these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On Onber, unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela and Becher and Ashbel, Gera and Naaman, I don't know how to say that, Evi and Wash and Mopim and Hupim and Ard. I don't know if I said those right, but let's go with it. Okay, 22. These are the sons of Rachel which were born to Jacob. All the souls were 14. And the sons of Dan, Hushim. And the sons of Naphtali, Jazreel and Guni and Jesser and Shelah. 25. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bare unto these Jacob. And the souls were 7. And the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came of his loins, besides Jacob's sons' wives, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 70. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph to direct his face to Goshen, and they came into the land of Goshen. 29. Let's go. And Joseph made ready his chariot and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him, and presented himself unto him, and he fell on his neck and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. Verse 31. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and show Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. 32. And the men are shepherds, for their trade hath been to feed cattle, and they have bought their flocks and their herds and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, What is your occupation? 34. That ye shall say, Thy servant's trade has been about cattle for our youth, and even until now both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians. Alright, y'all, I think we'll stop right there. I don't know how long the next one is, but we'll close out the chapter in the next one for sure, because 3 more chapters would more than likely we'll probably close the chapter out. So we'll stop right there. As always, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you get the notification when I go live, or when I post a video. And as always, God bless. Take care. God is good all the time. Peace out, y'all. And go see that movie, man. That was a good movie. God bless y'all. Have a good day. Until next time.